This video is going to show you how to set up the exercises at Musictheory.net so that you can identify your MmAd intervals. Now this is going to be slow when you're doing this because you're going to have to think through half steps. You know, how many half steps would there be? Please note that in an octave, from G to G or from A to A, C to C, there are 12 half steps. And remember, a major seventh is 11 half steps. So if you're not sure if a seventh is major or minor, I'll ask yourself, how far is that seventh away from, the octave from the bottom note? For example, G to F. We know it's a seventh, but what is it? Well, G to G is an octave. That's 12 half steps. G to F sharp would be then 11 half steps, 1 half step less than an octave. So my major seventh is G to F sharp. So G to F natural, a half step smaller than the major seventh, is a minor seventh. You're going to see this in the exercises that we're going to do. So let's visit this site and please pay close attention. Okay, now here we are. We put the address in there, musictheory.net, exercise intervals, and we need to check our settings. You've already worked on the augmented fourth and fifth, the pad intervals you should have been working on continually. But we're going to change it now. We're going to go. First of all, make sure you have both clefs. All right, we should know both clefs. We'll leave the range alone. Key signature is just one, just, key of safe right now. Require quality, yes. Our intervals that we have to change. We were doing fourths and fifths, so we're going to check all the seconds, thirds, sixths, and sevenths, and uncheck everything else. Seconds, thirds, sixths, and sevenths. Uncheck the octaves. Seconds, thirds, sixths, and sevenths. Fourths and fifths, sixth, and seventh. Okay, so now we're ready to go on. Now, you should be able to tell right away this is the second, right? Here we have B to C sharp. Some of you may have to use your piano keyboard for this. But B natural to C is a half step. So B to C sharp are 2 half steps, which means that is a major second. All right, now we have G up to F. Okay, well, I know that this is some kind of seventh. All right, now, if I had 11 half steps, it would be a major seventh. Well, 12 half steps is an octave. So G to G would be 12 half steps. G to F sharp would be 11 half steps. So G to F sharp would be a major seventh. Therefore, F natural is a half step lower than F sharp. So this is a minor seventh. Okay, now you're going to do some of these. You're going to have to be thinking half and whole steps right now. But I want you to do a good number of these, because after you watch the next video, these are going to become so much easier. Okay, so spend some time on these for a couple days, and then, watch for the last video on recognizing intervals quickly. Okay, thank you. Okay, so after you've done some of these intervals at musictheory.net, watch my final video on intervals, recognizing intervals quickly, and you're going to find that it is a lot easier. However, please know this, you have to know your scales. If you don't know them, have scale sheets out, but you really need to know your scales. Remember what I said, scales are the heart of music. Everybody needs to know these scales. Playing them, singing them, writing them, hearing them, so on and so forth. You need to know your major scales for what now I'm going to show you how to find intervals the quick and easy way. All right then. Good luck, and if there's any problem, let me know.